My name is Chet Lazzarino, and this is Cooking with Chet. By the way, this is going to be a very special day for me. This is my great-granddaughter, Mia.
Hello.
And she's been cooking with me since she's been this high, who knows when. And Mia lives right next door, and she's over here in and out all the time. Wednesday night dinners, nights with me watching television. and
Just hanging out.
Today she thought, hey, why don't we do something nice today for breakfast? So I says, well, let me see what I can find in my refrigerator. So we came up with something nice for a frittata. So me and I are going to do a little frittata today. I picked up some roasted bell peppers, some cheese, a little zucchini, some mushrooms, tomatoes, onion, a couple of eggs.
All
So
the good stuff.
we're going to get started. Onions real quick.
What's the best way to cut an onion? What do you think the best way to cut it?
Well, the best way to cut it is just the way I'm cutting it, because it gets thin this way and they break up real easy. You don't want to cut it the other way. This is nice. I had already peeled this before I cut it. And then if you want to cut it up a little bit like this, is just right.
Dice it is a little cute.
Okay, just nice like that. Okay. I have a couple potatoes as well, and they're in the microwave. I've already heated them up for about a minute, so I'll get those out after you get these sauteed for a minute, and then we'll add the potatoes to it. Okay, while Mia's sauteing her onions, I'm going to cut up a couple of potatoes here. I'm going to leave the skin on because they're little brown potatoes, and these will go real nice with the frittata. I'm not going to cut too many of them, just a few of these potatoes, just to kind of bind the frittata together, and this will do nice. I'm going to just take this over and just put it right in there with the potatoes. I think that's going to be enough. I won't even need this one here. By the way, Mia's going to college now. She just graduated from high school. And what are you going to be doing in college, Mia?
I am majoring in forensic psychology.
Oh my God! Don't do anything bad out there. She'll be getting after you.
I'll be coming for you.
Yeah. So she's doing great right there. Now I'm going to cut up a couple of these mushrooms now, and these are going to go really good with the frittata. Don't forget, when you do these mushrooms, you don't put them in water. Just wipe them down with a little bit of a damp cloth, and it'll be perfect for you.
Why is it better to do that rather than doing it with water?
Well, I don't like to soak my mushrooms. I kind of like to just wipe them down clean and make them pretty nice. You know?
I think it tastes better that way.
Yeah, just keep going. Keep going. Get those onions a little bit. We might have that heat a little bit too high, but go ahead and keep doing that. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll throw these mushrooms in now.
Perfect.
Yeah, start sauteing them. Okay, I got a little zucchini here. I'm going to cut the zucchini up. I'm not going to use all of it, but I'm going to cut up some of it. This zucchini I just picked out of the yard this morning, so it's nice and fresh. Pepper in there. There you go. A little salt, not too much. Okay, let's set this aside for a minute because it's cooking nicely. I'm going to add the zucchini in here. You can crack the eggs now. Crack the eggs and put them in there. Perfect. The one you use to twirl your spaghetti.
Yep. And make all my gnocchis.
All your gnocchis. By the way, she makes gnocchis. I remember going to the high school and teaching her and a class of about, I don't know, 30 or 40 kids to make gnocchis. They enjoyed doing that. Okay, so we have some cheese. We're not going to put the cheese in yet, and I have some nice roasted bell pepper here. So I'm not going to take it out of here. I'm just going to cut this bell pepper out. This is a roasted bell pepper. I'm going to throw this in because it's got a great flavor. It's always nice in the frittata. I'll put this in here, and we're going to cook the zucchini and that together. You can get back in there and get that on the stove and get some heat on that now. This frittata's coming along real nice. Okay, so I'm going to slice up this tomato. But before we slice up the tomato, why don't you sprinkle this cheese on top of it. We'll put the tomatoes on top of the cheese, and then we'll put our egg on top of everything, and we'll let it soak in, and we'll let it simmer for a little while.
Perfect.
Sprinkle that on top of it. There we go. Getting close to wrapping this frittata up, so I got all my tomatoes cut. Now we're going to hand this to Mia. She's going to place them on top of the frittata, and we're going to let that sit on. There she goes. Nice job, kid. Nice.
Gotta place them perfectly.
Oh boy, look at that. Huh? So we'll put that on the stove. We want to keep it nice and low right now because we don't want anything happening on the bottom. And so we got our egg. So just spread this egg around lightly all over. There we go. Beautiful. Now we'll just put a little more pepper on the top of it and get hold of this.
Looks gorgeous.
And maybe just a touch more of the salt. Not too much. You can put this. Yeah. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to just let this set for a couple of minutes.
What do you think the difference between a frittata and an omelet is?
Well, first of all, the frittata is Italian. The omelet, it could be anything else, but the omelet is a combination of things put in an egg that's folded over, and the frittata is a combination of whatever you can get out of that refrigerator, but it's sunny side up, kind of speak, like we did. And if you're making something much bigger than what we did today, this is kind of an individual frittata, although there's probably enough in there for two of us, or maybe even three. But I would say that if you did enough for like a sit down for 4 people, you'd probably have to put it in the oven and broil the top of it.
Yeah. Because
it's going to be thick and it's going to be hard to cook all the way through. But on a stove, I got it covered a little bit right now, and that should get it all the way through. And if we have to, we can put it in the oven underneath the broiler, and it should work out pretty good. Yeah. But you did a great job.
Thank you. And this is our final product. Look at how beautiful it is.
All right, here we go.
He's going to dish it for us.
There we go. Look at that.
Yes.
All right.
Smells so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. We can't wait to see you in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Ciao, Bella.
No.